All right, Mr. Samuel, you ready? Let's go.
Face the front, jerk, commit. Face the master and circle, jerk, commit. 7, 5. Stay down.
Stay down.
1.
1.
I shall devote myself. I shall observe the tenets of Christianity.
I shall observe the tenets of Christianity.
2.
2.
I shall respect the instructors and all seniors.
I shall respect the instructors and all seniors.
3.
3.
I shall devote myself in a positive manner.
I shall devote myself in a positive manner.
And avoid anything that will reduce.
And avoid anything that will reduce.
Remember to growth of the small. 4.
4.
I shall develop self-discipline.
I shall self-discipline.
Never bring out.
Never bring out.
That's myself and others.
That's myself and others.
5.
5.
Change my learning class constructively and defensively.
I shall use my class constructively and defensively.
Develop myself and others.
Develop myself and others.
Never be abusive or offensive.
Never be abusive or offensive.
Very good. Have a seat for me, please. All right. I think it's very important in this warrior class you guys understand a little bit of what we do here, right? You know, this warrior class, if you ever notice, we have adults in here, we have teenagers in here, now we have warriors and champions in here together sometimes. That's because, you know, on a certain level, I love to encourage family members to train together, right? I started here in 1993 with my mom and my sister. We all trained together, we all got our black belts together, we got our black belts on the same day. All the 3 of us, my mom, my sister, and I. And it's a glorious thing. It's a great thing to train with other people. And, you know, one of the great things I think that we've done over the years in having this class like this is, especially for you guys who are younger teenagers and kind of coming up a little bit, there's adults in this class too. It helps you guys, I think, to get a little bit more maturity. Do you guys know this word, maturity?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Right? It's important, I think, that you guys get to see what it means to be a martial artist as an adult, right? Because really, a teenager or anybody who's 11 years old or above, you are essentially an adult in training. That's the way I look at it. Does that make sense? You're an adult in training, okay? So just look to the adults for some guidance a little bit. Does that make sense? Right? How they do things. Okay? I think that's a very important part of why we do it like this, why we have this organized this way. Good to go? Yes? All right, reminders about class, okay? Because I know we've got some newer people and everything like that. Reminders. Okay, 1, during the training today, if at any time you don't feel too well, you're not breathing too good because of the mask or all that kind of stuff, you can pull it away from you, take a little breath, and then bring it back. Does that make sense? Right? I'm not going to yell at you or anything like that. Okay? If you need to take a break for whatever reason, you're just too sweaty, breathing's a little hard or whatever, just go like this, bow, right? Then go around and go out into the hallway, maybe just take a breath. If you need to go outside and get some fresh air, do so, but only if an academy staff member knows that you are. Does that make sense? I just don't want you going out there passing out on the sidewalk or something, obviously, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so just let an academy staff member know. If we need a little air, that's okay. Good to go?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, we're going to try to maintain social distancing. Make sure, that's why we have the yellow dots. Try to stay on your spot as much as possible. Good to go? All right? And then in training, you know, I always say too, martial arts training is a great thing because it's an individual art. Does that make sense? Don't worry too much about the other people. And you're in here with other people, of course, and especially those of you who are younger or lower in rank. You can look to the more senior students for guidance. You can watch Nick, and he's most likely going to do the right thing. If he doesn't, Master Pellet's going to kick him. No, I'm just kidding. That is, I think, a good thing to do, but remember that martial arts is an individual art too. It's your own. Does that make sense? Right? It's like if I handed you all a canvas and a brush and some paint and said, paint me a horse. Is everybody's horse going to look exactly the same?
Mine's going to be.
Is everybody's even going to be like anatomically correct as a horse? No. You know what I'm saying there? Right. It's your art. Okay? Now, if I say paint a horse and you paint a salamander, right? That's not exactly following directions. You know what I'm saying? Right? So there is such a thing as doing it wrong, but if you're doing along with it as best your ability, you're probably doing a good job. Does that make sense? Right? So don't worry. Don't compare yourself to other people too. Some people can kick up high. Maybe for right now, for you, you can kick there. That's okay. Work on it. Then next time go there. And then next time go there. And then next time go there. Right? You just kind of work your way. All right? All right. We all good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Everybody stand up for me, please. Let's do some good work. Okay? Let's bounce a little bit. We'll loosen up. Forward back. Side to side. Switch your feet. All right, bounce straight up. Mary, can you count 20 jumping jacks for us?
Yes, sir.
Mary's gonna count. We're all gonna do it. Ready? Get set. It's your job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, variation on jumping jacks. We're gonna do something called straight up jacks. Straight up jacks, you're gonna bring your feet apart, your hands are gonna go straight up, then back in. Apart, back in, apart, back in. Everybody see what I'm doing then? John, can you count 20 for us? All right, John's gonna count. We're all gonna do it. Ready? See John, John.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Very good. Everyone have a seat for him. Butterfly. Okay, ready? Breathe in and down. Up. You're getting taller, man.
Yes, sir.
How's this gonna keep happening? How old are you?
15.
Wow, man, you're gonna keep growing too. Ready? Breathe in. Down. I want to know what the secret is. Like, what do you eat?
Good genes and a lot of care.
Okay, good. It's like here's the secret, not just, genetics.
Today, and a lot of good food.
Okay, good. Up. All right, ready? Breathe in and down. Up. All right, bring your legs out straight. Okay, ready? Breathe in and down. Jackson, how old are you? 14? How long have you been training here? How old were you? Since 2011? That's 9 years. Next year, 10 years, a decade. Look at you. Up, breathe in, down. Good. Up. All right, bring your feet apart.
Sir.
Shoulders up. Here we go. Ready? Breathe in, down to the left. Good. Up. Breathe in, down to the right. Don't worry, adults in the room. I'm not going to ask you how old you are. Up. Breathe in, down to your left. Some of you guys are like, oh, thank goodness. Up. Breathe in, down to the right. But I see it in Dylan's eyes. He wants to ask. You want to ask me, don't you, Dylan? You know how old he is. Up. Are you good with math? You are. It is 2020. It's the year 2020 right now, right? I was born in 1982, September 15th, 1982. How old am I? I'll let you think on it. Ready? Begin. Down, center. I see Greg is already working it through his brain.
I don't think I have the brain cells to do it.
What? What grade are you in?
11.
Well, Jackson?
38.
I'm going to be, well, I'm going to be, yes. I'm going to be, yes. 38, yes. Okay. Is that what your guess was going to be, Dylan? No?
37.
Yes, I'm 37 right now. All right, good. All right. Ready to begin? Down, stretch. Up. My first class was on September 15th, 1993. How old was I on September 15th, 1993?
You were, no, you were.
How old did I turn on that day? Because you got to do that. I was 10. My 10th birthday was my first class. Here you go. Breathe in, down. I was scared to death.
Who isn't, sir?
Up. It was me, my sister, and my cousin. That's it.
That was
With Grandmaster Quick. With Grandmaster Quick.
With Graham. Oh, that must have been a fun day.
Up. Breathe in, down. Stretch. It's good. Up. Massage. All right. Ladies and gents, let's go over push-ups. Dylan, count 15 for us, okay? For everybody, if you can do them on your palms, that's good. For especially yellow belts and above, if you do them on your knuckles, that would be better. It's good training to do it, but do them on your palms first. Knuckles, what you should do, everybody for a second, just kind of sit up so you guys can see me, okay? Everybody see me? Okay. So, can you guys still see me? See my fists? When you do knuckles, not like this, okay? And not on the small knuckles, like on your pinky knuckle. Your pinky knuckle doesn't touch the ground. You see this? All right? Then when I go down, my elbows go behind me, not out. See what I'm saying? All right. Let's do it. 15, Dylan. Get set. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's it. Good.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, good, good. All right, everybody sit up. Okay, left leg out, right knee back, down, thigh stretch. Change. 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 Up to a side stretch, then back. Change. Change. Work down to a front split. Back split. Side split. Wider. Hello, wider. Everyone wider. Wider. Good, bring it up slowly. Shake your legs out. Good, turn around and fix uniforms, yes? The etiquette in martial arts, if your uniform comes undone, you're during training, you're doing kicks, your uniform comes all undone, turn and face the back and fix it. Does that make sense? Then bow, come back towards the front. Good to go?
Yes, sir.
If you're with a partner, right, we're facing each other, we're doing kicks, my uniform's just completely come undone, my belly button's hanging out, just turn away from your partner, right, fix your uniform, then turn back. A lot of Asian cultures, this is very, actually, a lot of cultures worldwide, not just Asian culture. Turn face front. You don't fix yourself facing the person. Does that make sense? Because actually, a lot of, I want to say, traditional cultures in the world, you don't do that. Right? It's like it's a cultural no-no. I want to train you in these things so that then, for instance, I know we were planning on going, right? This year we were actually planning in April a trip to Japan. We're going to have some students go to Japan. When I was 14, I went to London, England, the UK Open Championships. I was 17, I went to Korea to train. I've been to Malaysia, and all over the world to train martial arts. I want to train you so that these are some great opportunities that the Academy offers to students. right? These are things that, look, I'm not knocking them, but you probably wouldn't be able to do playing softball. Does that make sense? Not that, again, I'm not knocking that, I'm just saying this is something that the academy can really offer you to. I want to train you now, though. Does that make sense? Have it ingrained. It should be habit. Then when you go, you don't have to think, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Then are we going to be able to relax and just train? No. I want you to be able to relax and train. Absorb the experience. Does that make sense? Right? So the culture of martial arts, I think, is important. Also, too, it helps your discipline, your self-discipline. Your mind is a very powerful thing. Only if you practice it, though. Self-discipline is like a muscle. It's like this muscle. How do I make this muscle strong? Sitting on the couch eating Fritos? I wish to. It'd be so much easier. How do I make this muscle strong? Work it out. Absolutely. You have to work out. Your self-discipline is a muscle. If you work it out, it gets what? Strong. If you don't work it out, what happens to it? Soft. It's really soft and weak. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Self-discipline is a muscle. Work it out. Train it. Then when you need it, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get soft and weak. Alright? Then when you really need it, to try to conjure it up, it doesn't work. And there will be times in life where you're really gonna need it. Are you gonna have tragedy in your life?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you gonna lose family members?
Yes, sir.
You're smart. It's going to happen. Your self-discipline can help you in that situation. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
Right. You're going to need it. Okay? So let's practice it. Ready? Tria! Twin! You need to get ready. Left foot out, horse stance, right arm left. Aya! Single punch. Aya! 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 Double punch. Bring out my roll. Shut. All right, ready? Tria. Tree. Right foot back, right defense guard. Asa! Okay, from here, I want to do leading hand punch, first hand punch, and defensive guard. This is more combat or self-defense or sparring oriented. Here, 1, 2. Okay? I want to hit 1, 2. 1, 2. Hits. 1, 2. Right? Your belt should swing in the breeze. Okay? Not, guys, not this. See what I mean? All arm. 1, 2. Right? You're here, relax. 1, 2. Okay, let's do it. Ready? So leading hand first, left hand first, your front hand first. Right? Your rest is left. 1, 2. Ready? Good, change your feet. Other side, ready? Good, change your feet. Let's add on, we're gonna do some combinations today. Add on to this. From here, lead, reverse, front kick. Right? You're here, you're with the opponent, social distancing, of course, right? I punch, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? Right? As she moves back from my punches, 1, I punch, now where's she gonna move usually? Back. I punch, where's she gonna move? I kick. I'm going with it. Flow with it. Okay. Understandable?
Yes, sir.
Alright, here we go. Ready? Back. Reset. Hands up. Right? Keep your hands in front of you. Not like this. Ready? Aya! Hey! Good. Again. Ready? Aya! Aya! Alright, 1, 2, and then 3. Ready? Aya! That's it. Good. Okay, relax. Ready? Aya! That's it. Good. That's it. Ready? Aya! Good. Now take your feet. Other side. Ready? Aya! Good. Again. Ready? Aya! 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 All right. Good. Take your feet. All right. Now we're going to get a little more advanced here for white belts and orange belts. This is a little advanced, but just try your best. That's all. Okay. From here, leading hand punch, reverse hand punch, skipping turning kick, front leg. Okay, you're here, the front leg to the kick. All right, again, I'm here, I'm with her. 1, 2, this leg, front. All right, kick with the top of your foot, your instep. Okay, let's do it. Leading hand punch, reverse hand punch, skipping turning kick. Ready? Hey! So which leg? Left leg, guys. Okay, left leg, front leg. Ready? Hey! So good. Again, ready? That's it. Good. Ready? That's it. Good. That's it. Very good. Relax. Bounce a little. Stay loose. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. Who said that quote originally? Mary? No. I was teaching a class one time, and I said, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Who said that? The quote is by Muhammad Ali, famous boxer. Someone yelled out in the class, completely confident in the answer, 110%. They're like, I got this. Yelled out at the top of their lungs, Taylor Swift! I had a moment, right? I had a moment right there where I lost faith in humanity. And I had a moment where it's like, what is happening to this universe? All right, okay? It was not Taylor Swift, okay? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It was Muhammad Ali, who's a famous boxer. So, float, relax, okay? Ready? Aya! Good. Change your feet. Ready? Aya! Kick with your right leg now. Your right leg, front leg. Ready? Aya! Hey! Good. Again. Ready? Aya! Hey! Good. Again. Ready? Aya! Good. Again. Ready? Aya! Good. One more. Ready? Aya! Good. Change your feet. All right. This is going to be hard. I'm just saying it outright and saying it in the beginning. You're like, but Master Tuttle, you're supposed to be encouraging us. You're our instructor. No. This is hard, okay? I'm challenging you right now. I'm saying it's hard to do, but you can do it. Everybody's got it?
Sir.
This is what I want. Starting out the same. Leading hand punch, reverse hand punch. Who sees this? Skipping side kick to a back thrust kick. Right? You're here, leading hand punch, reverse hand punch. Skipping side kick, back thrust kick. Right? I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good to go?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah. But you can do it. It's okay. Just take it step by step. Leading hand punch, reverse hand punch, skipping side kick to a back thrust kick. Ready? Hands up, chin down. Aya! Jump! Got it. There you go. All right, ready? Hands up. Aya! There you go. Ready? Again. Aya! There you go. Kick with your left. Kick with your left leg, then your right leg. Left leg, then right leg. Then up. Left, then right. Ready? Aya! There you go. Yeah, see, I get thrust to the back thrust kick though. Don't go around the corner. Okay, thrust straight back. Ready? Aya! Straight. Straight. Back. Okay. with your heel. Ready? Aya! That's it, good. All right, bring it up, Maroon. And shot. Jerome, just the uniforms, guys. Fix them up. Turn to face the front.
Yes, sir.
Everyone have a seat form, please. Let's do some breathing exercises. Everyone, sit with your legs crossed. Your back is straight. Bring your hands together. Do breathing exercise. Breathe in, up, out, forward, and out. Up, out, forward, and out. Rest your hands on your knees and close your eyes. Take deep breaths in and out. And shot.
Right.
Ladies and gents, two things I'd like to talk about. One, we have coming up, especially for the champions in the room here. Next week is going to be T-shirt week. Warriors, you can too. T-shirt week, you wear training pants and just a T-shirt. If you want to support like a sports team, something like that, you can, as long as it's not the Patriots. All right, okay, the Patriots did what I guess. I just may ignore you the whole class. I'm just kidding. I was kidding. But you wear your training pants and T-shirt, no belt. Good to go? All right. Sometimes during the summertime, it's really hot. We do T-shirt week. Try to just be a little bit cooler in here. Then we're going to have some other weeks too coming up for our summer fun days during August. Every year we usually do some summer fun days. We're going to have Crazy Hair Week. Right? So if you want to come in blue as a Smurf, go for it. Okay? Then we're going to have Fitness Week, where I get on some music, get on some Taylor Swift. Okay? Pump it out. Dylan, can I play a little Taylor Swift? You be okay with this? If you got to think that hard, it's probably not okay. Jonas Brothers. Elvis. Yeah, but that's not good like workout music.
Oh,
yeah, this is like having workout music. To be honest, some Taylor Swift isn't even good workout music.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'll we'll work on it. Okay, I'll get something. Don't worry. Okay, all right. Yeah. Little AC/DC. You guys don't know who that is, do you? Frank's like, yeah, no. You know who AC/DC is, right? What?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, Jackson's culture. All right. We have that coming up, okay? Then we have the tournament coming up on the 22nd, guys. 22nd, okay? I encourage you guys to register. There's registration forms out front. Get a registration form. You guys can register for the tournament, or you can register online at tourneyrec.net. We're gonna do forms, okay? For you guys to do accommodations. Green belts and above can do forms, combinations, and board breaking. It's glorious. Okay? Oh yes, Dylan. Did you just say oh no? You're definitely coming to board breaking now. I'll talk to your mom. Okay? It's glorious. All right. Why do we do board breaking now? Because it looks cool. I mean, it does, but it's not.
It looks really
It's a great way to test here. To test your ability to overcome fear. Does that make sense? Remember I was talking about self-discipline as a muscle? Your ability to overcome fear is the other side. Because does it really matter how strong your self-discipline is if you're too afraid to actually do the right thing? Nope. See what I'm saying? So, board breaking is just a way. It's a training method to help you with the fear. Right? Because physics means that it's going to break. Does that make sense? Force equals mass times acceleration squared, right? It's gonna break. It's just, can you go over the field? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's coming up. What's the week this week? Give me some wisdom. Come on. Mary, go ahead.
I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but don't take shortcuts that are not worth it in the long run.
Yes. Don't take shortcuts that take too long in the long run. What's that mean?
You might think at the moment it's going to be easier, I'm not going to have to work as hard, but then down the road you're going to realize I really missed out because now I don't understand how to do something, or I'm making a fool of myself in front of a bunch of people because I told them I could do something and I couldn't do it. So it's going to hurt you in the long run.
Right. Shortcuts always come back to you. Does that make sense? They always come back to you. Just down the road. And you think, well, that's okay, it's down the road. But down the road is going to be worse, not better. Right? Because usually down the road is much more deep, much harder on you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody stand up. Jackson, let's do it. Face to the front.
Face in front, direct connect.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Face the master's.
Face master, direct connect. Lead 10 black.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You're welcome. Good job. All right, back row, you guys can go ahead. Thank you.